Hello everyone, this is class 22 on income tax 2 for BCom 6 students. In today's class we are going to learn the losses set off against the same source of income. Let us revise what we have learnt in previous class first. In previous class we have started with the second unit, that is set off and carry forward of losses. We have seen some important terms that are related to this unit, that is what is set off, what is inter-source set off, what is inter-head set off, what is carry forward of losses, what is brought forward of losses, and many other concepts. So basically set off is nothing but when you adjust the loss incurred by you with the incomes earned. This process is known as set off. That is, adjusting the loss with the incomes earned is known as set off. In set off there are two. One is inter-source set off and second is inter-head set off. What is inter-source set off? When you try to adjust the source of loss with the same source of income, this is known as inter-source set off. And the example for this is when you try to adjust loss from first house with the income from second house, it is known as inter-source set off. But inter-head set off is nothing but when you are unable to adjust your loss inter-source, then you go for inter-head. That is, suppose you are unable to adjust your house property loss with the house property income. So inter-source set off is not possible. In that case, you try to set off your house property loss with your business income. House property loss is a different source and business or profession is a different source. So these two are different heads of income or losses. So the loss from house property is set off against the income from business is known as inter-head set off. I repeat once again, when you try to adjust the source of loss with the same source of income is known as inter-source. That is, house property loss is set off against the house property income, or one business loss is set off against the second business income. This is known as inter-source set off. But when you try to adjust your one head of loss with the other head of income, this is known as inter-head set off. That is, you are trying to adjust your house property loss with the business income, or you try to adjust your house property loss with the income from salary, then this adjustment or this process is known as inter-head set off. And what is carry forward of losses? When you fail to set off your losses in the current year, you forward the same loss to adjust with the incomes of next year. This is known as carry forward of losses. What is brought forward of losses? When you bring your previous year loss to the current year for the purpose of set off is known as brought forward of losses. This is the basic part. In today's class we are going to learn the losses set off against the same source of income. As we know, there are two: inter-source set off and inter-head set off. In today's class we are going to understand how losses of same sources are adjusted with the incomes of the same source. So the first head of income is salary, income from salary. In case of salary, no loss arises under the head salary. So there is no question of inter-source set-off. Set-off is done only when you have a profit as well as when you have loss under the same source. But salary is the only source or head of income wherein you don't find any negative figure. I hope you are getting this. There are total 5 heads of income: income from salary, income from house property, profits and gains from business and profession, capital gain and other sources. Out of all these 5, salary is the only head or only source wherein you don't find any negative figure anytime. Either you earn the salary or you don't earn the salary. It will never happen that the employer has taken money from employee and employee is in loss. Therefore, this head never shows a loss. So when there is no loss, there is no question of set-off. So no loss arises under the head salary. So there is no question of inter-source set-off. Next is house property. Loss from one house property can be set off against the income from other house property. So if you have 2-3 house properties, say in one of the house you are staying, second house is given on rent basis, third house is given on rent basis. So house A, B and C. You are staying in house A, which is known as self-occupied property. You have given house B and C on rent basis, which is known as let out property. Let us assume that B is giving you profit of rupees 5 lakh per annum, wherein house C has loss of rupees 2 lakh. Now, when you adjust your loss of house C with B, it is known as inter-source set-off. So in case of house property or this head, loss from one house property can be set off against the income from other house property. Coming to next, third head of income is business or profession. Income from business or profession. Here, business or profession is classified into 2 categories. One is speculative business and one more is non-speculative business. Examples of speculative businesses are purchase and sales of commodities such as stocks, shares, currencies, etc. And non-speculative businesses can be those business activities wherein speculative transactions are not involved. For example, manufacture of goods and sale of goods, purchase of goods or stock and sale of the same. These are known as non-speculative business transactions. So business or profession is classified into 2, non-speculative business and speculative business. In case of non-speculative business, this loss can be set off against income from speculative as well as non-speculative business. So loss from non-speculative business can be set off against income from non-speculative as well as second one, that is speculative business income also. But in case you have a loss from speculative business, you cannot set off against both the income, that is first and second, but you have to set off that loss only against the income from speculative business itself. I repeat, if you have non-speculative loss, you can set off that loss with the income from speculative as well as non-speculative business. But in case you have a speculative loss, you have to set off that loss against only and only against the speculative income itself. Coming to next, Fourth head is capital gains. Again, capital gains are classified into two: short-term capital gain, long-term capital gain. As we know, there are two classification of the capital assets: short-term capital asset and long-term capital asset. Any gain arises from short-term capital asset is known as short-term capital gain. In case of loss, it is short-term capital loss. Any gain arises from long-term capital asset is known as long-term capital gain, and in case of loss, it is long-term capital loss. Now, first one, that is short-term. Short-term capital loss can be set off against both. That is income from short-term capital gain as well as income from long-term capital gain. I hope you are getting this. If you have a short-term loss, you can set off that loss with short-term capital gain as well as long-term capital gain. But if you have a long-term loss, this loss can be set off only against long-term capital gain. That is, long-term capital loss cannot be set off against short-term capital gain. Short-term can be set off with short-term as well as long-term, but long-term has to be set off only against long-term capital gain. Coming to next, other sources. Income from other sources are again classified into three categories. You need to remember this. This is very important. Other sources are classified into three categories. One is owning and maintaining race horses. Second is winning from lotteries, gambling, race horse, card games, crossword puzzles, etc. Third is others. Others includes subletting, pension, dividend received, interest received, etc. All comes under third one, that is in others. Pay attention here. First one is owning and maintaining race horses. First source is only owning the horse races and maintaining them. This is first head. Second is winning from lotteries, gambling and horse race. Again you see horse race in the second source. Horse race is different and owning and maintaining race horses are different. So when you get winning from horse race, that comes under second point. But when you see income from owning and maintaining race horses, that will come under first head. I hope it is clear. Owning and maintaining race horses different, which comes under first source under other sources, wherein winning from horse race or losing money from horse race comes under second one, that is under winning from lotteries, gambling, etc. And third is others. Any income which is not from lotteries, gambling, betting, crossword puzzles, etc., nor from owning and maintaining race horses, that comes under third one under others. One point you need to remember here is loss from others. That is third point. Loss from other sources can be set off against income from other sources only. So third has to be set off. Third source loss has to be set off against the third head of income, but not from owning and maintaining race horses nor from winning from lotteries, etc. We will understand this in next slide better. That is the exceptions. First is loss from speculative business cannot be set off against income from speculative business. This is the summary of the previous slides. Loss from speculative business can be set off against the income from speculative business and not from non-speculative business. So if you have speculative loss, that loss has to be set off only against income from speculative business. You cannot set off this loss with non-speculative business income. Second is long-term capital loss can be set off against only the long-term capital gain and not from short-term capital gain. So again capital gains are classified into two, short term capital gain and long term capital gain. So if you have long term capital loss, you can adjust this loss against only long term capital gain. You cannot adjust it against short term capital gain. Third, loss from owning and maintaining race horses can be set off against the income from owning and maintaining race horses. Owning and maintaining race horses, if you have any loss, that has to be set off only against income from owning and maintaining race horses. Next, loss from other sources cannot be set off against the income from owning and maintaining race horses, winning from lotteries, crossword puzzles, card games, horse race, gambling or betting. That is, third loss cannot be set off against first or second. We have seen three categories. One is owning and maintaining race horses, second is betting, gambling, horse race, etc. and third is others. Here we are talking about third one, that is loss from other sources cannot be set off against first two. That is, first one is owning and maintaining race horses and second one is lotteries, gambling, crosswords, betting, etc. But can be set off against others under the same head. Third head loss can be set off against third head income but not first and second. And the last point, loss from exempted income cannot be set off against taxable income. This means when you have a loss under others, that is under third category, you can adjust this loss against the taxable income only. You cannot adjust this loss against exempted income. For example, loss from interest on securities. Interest from securities comes under third category. Loss from interest on securities can be set off against income from family pension. Family pension also comes under third category. So loss from interest on security can be set off against the family pension income or from dividend from foreign company, but you cannot adjust this loss with dividend earned from Indian company. Dividend earned from Indian company is exempted income, so you cannot adjust this loss against the tax exempted income. Loss from other sources can be set off with the income from taxable income, but it cannot be set off against the exempted income. So this is what we have studied in today's class. Inter-source set off, that is salary. One point you need to remember about salary is this is the only head or source of income wherein it never shows loss. So question of inter-source set off never arises. Inter-source set off is nothing but the same source loss is adjusted with the same source of income, as there will never be a loss from salary. There is no question of inter-source set off. Inter-head is possible, but inter-source set off for first head of income, that is income from salary, is not possible. Second is house property, third business and profession, fourth capital gain, fifth other sources, and we also have seen exemptions, which was nothing but it is summary to the first 5 slides. In next class, we are going to start solving the sums. We will solve some sums on inter-source set off, taking problems on business income and business losses, or problems on house property income or house property losses.